Polyhedra are the basic building blocks of three-dimensional object design. Editing polyhedra can be done simply vertex by vertex or face by face, and it's oftentimes called point editing. In TrueSpace, the point editing tools are again simple and direct manipulation oriented. You can select face or edge by context simply by moving where it is, and when you select it, you can manipulate it. It's a two-dimensional element with a simplified version of navigation widget. And you can drag the edges or faces, rotate them very easy. You can also select multiple faces, and then you can do operation on all of them, such as sweep, all at once. TrueSpace supports more sophisticated sweeps such as bevels, lathes, macro sweeps, and you can display them again in three-dimensional context. In this particular case, we got a pop-up with sweeps and we selected late, and late can be manipulated in 3D to get it to the position. So I see again ahead of the time what I'm going to be doing, and if I turn on the sweep tool, then immediately I see the polyhedral structure which I added to my rounded box, and even then I can edit individual faces and they get interpolated as they should. I can also manually connect it in the vertices on my object, and that I guess would be the lowest form of editing. But again, oftentimes three-dimensional modelers like to have this direct control over the surface point by point, and TrueSpace gives you the possibility if you want it. So let's build a little spaceship, polyhedral spaceship. We'll start with a cube, which can be easily drawn from a cube primitive into the workspace and adjust it approximately so it looks like a cube. And next I would like to pull out the two wings of a spaceship from the edges of that cube. So I will scale the top face down, and I will select two opposite faces from the sides, and once I have with the control key, and then I execute sweep, and I will repeat that sweep multiple times on both sides of this cube. As I sweep, I would like also to have these wings scale down, so I will first scale down the first segment of my sweep, and then I simply click on sweep, 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 and there it is. There is a little U-shaped base of our spaceship, and now I'd like to pull out the nose in front of the spaceship, so I manually quad divide the front polygon, and once I have it done, then I select the organic deformation tool, and without even changing parameters, I pull the nose, and there it is. It's not quite Enterprise, but it's distinctly recognizable as a kind of simple space vehicle. Now let's demonstrate the power of direct manipulation concept on a NURB. This object, the cylinder, is a NURB object, but the paradigm of direct manipulations and control widgets used on polyhedra can be used on a NURBS object as well. In fact, modern APIs such as Direct3D are rendering NURBS with polygons, but you as a user do not have to be concerned with that, and in fact you get increased power because all these little polygons are invisible to you. You just get high-level shape using NURBS representation, and the beautiful thing is that user interface is not changing at all. So once you learn this basic 3D manipulation widget, you can use it for all the elements, and it never changes, and it's very intuitive. You can even get sharp edges just like a polygonal model would using the direct handles.